In terms of this episode, I have to say that it is a great setup to the hell that is Shigaraki. But before we get to that, let's go to the beginning of the episode, which is Tokoyami basically leaving the safety within Fat Gum with the other three classmates, just telling him, don't go. And the reason he's doing this is because he knows Hawks is in danger. And that is actually a good call from him, despite the fact that he's going to get reprimanded for disobeying a teacher, well, let alone a pro hero. He gets in, he saves Hawks from Dabi, so he arrives just in time, but also Dark Shadow notes that, well, Hawks is back while his wings are burned. So that also means that Hawks is crippled from hero work at this point. And with his help, they're able to narrowly escape, or Dabi wants him to think that, and he does intend to attack, only for one of the Liberation members to literally fuck up his entire scheme and basically gives Tokoyami the chance to get Hawks out of there. But something interesting is that Dabi tells Tokoyami that, hey, the guy you're protecting, the so-called pro hero, he killed this guy twice, and he killed him by playing dirty. So obviously Tokoyami is crying because he doesn't want to, he desperately wants to believe that that Dabi's lying and Hawks didn't play dirty. But as we know, it's kind of Dabi's right. Anyway, we do get to see the giant monster basically finally acknowledge that Shigaraki's awake, with also the Deku's group just evacuating civilians and all, and Deku himself knowing, thanks to One For All, that, yeah, Shigaraki's awake, and that causes him to realize that shit's about to go down. But before we can get into that, we can at least say that the heroes are able to take on the Nomu together, but the fact that these high-end Nomus need like a shit ton of heroes to take them down says a lot of their strength. And also, poor Aizawa, his eyes must be killing him. Anyway, I also like how Mirko basically is getting up and does offer a leg, but I mean, she's just not capable of fighting anymore. So yeah, Endeavor doesn't want her to fight. And as I said in a previous video, poor fucking hero gets knocked off the board first, and Shigaraki takes his cape before completely starting to wipe the fuck out of everything, showing that, yeah, Shigaraki is not to be messed with. As well as killing a few heroes, and Deku and Shoto doing everything they can to push back, well, his attack, but obviously nothing, that's not going to do jack shit. So by the end of the episode, it's basically just destruction. Everything is destroyed. Shigaraki standing upon the rubble, and well, yeah, this episode is just the beginning of what Shigaraki's gonna do to everyone, because everyone is fucked. But overall, it is a pretty good episode. It is good seeing Class 1A. It's interesting seeing One For All alert Deku that, yeah, All For One within Shigaraki is awake, and that shit's about to go down.